Our second honoree for outstanding service to journalism, broadcast journalism again in Tennessee, Bob Johnson is inducted into the 2014 class of the Tennessee Journalism Hall of Fame. Mr. Johnson served as evening news co-anchor on Chattanooga's WTVC for 32 years. He got his start in broadcasting while in high school when he and some friends got a one-tube radio transmitter, connected a tape recorder and a turntable, and started playing the hits. Their signal reached a few homes in the immediate neighborhood, and he soon made the move to big-time radio when at 15, he became weekend disc jockey at WFOM AM in Marietta, Georgia. Following graduation from high school, he attended the University of Georgia and soon joined the staff at WDOL Radio in Athens. He worked as drive-time radio personality and music program director. In 1968, he won Associated Press Award for a special program detailing the life and career of soul singer Otis Redding. Wow. He got his television start at WAGA-TV in Atlanta, where he was staff announcer, interview program host, and the producer-host of a Saturday morning children's variety show, back when they did it all, right? His next move was Charleston, South Carolina, where he produced various documentary specials for WCSC-TV. In the fall of 1975, Bob moved to WTVC in Chattanooga as part of a station overhaul. He helped introduce Action News, that format, to Tennessee, as his team of journalists, co-anchors, and producers changed the face of local news in Tennessee. In addition to his nightly broadcast duties, he produced and hosted numerous special reports, including a favorably received hour-long interview with then-rising country group Alabama. Remember them? He was in Moscow to cover the Reagan-Gorbachev summit that led to the downfall of communism. He was at Cape Canaveral to cover the first flight of the space shuttle following the Challenger explosion 3 years earlier. Beginning in 1981, he began a series called Wednesday's Child. We all remember this. It changed a lot in local TV. It featured special needs children who didn't have permanent parents or homes. The adoption rate soon reached more than 60%. He later began including children participating in Big Brothers Big Sisters, and hundreds were featured during that 25-year lifespan of the series. Throughout his career, Bob Johnson has distinguished himself by outstanding service to the profession of journalism and brought great honor to himself, his community, and the state of Tennessee, and we honor him today.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I began my career as a young tyke of 12 years old, actually. I would deliver the daily news to the waiting public, and I was 12 on my bicycle. I was a paper boy, like a lot of you are. Started out, and I delivered the news every day to my friends in my neighborhood. I became enamored with radio when I was 15 years old. And I started working radio as a disc jockey. That's what I wanted to be, was a disc jockey. I went on to find my niche in television years later, and television news became the thing I wanted to pursue. I spent 32 years at Channel 9. During that time, I did a lot of wonderful things that I was proud to have been a part of, going out to Russia when Reagan and Gorbachev had a summit meeting. Glasnost and perestroika were words being thrown around then, and openness was the thing to do in the Soviet Union. They were opening up the Soviet Union to the West, finally, for all those years since the Russian Revolution. And I reported on the people of Moscow. We had never seen how they lived, how they got around, took care of things, went through their daily lives, and I did some stories on that. That same year, I went to Cape Canaveral to watch the blast-off of the space shuttle, the first one after the Challenger explosion. That was a momentous moment for me. I wanted to see a space shuttle take off. I got to see that. I don't hold claim to any responsibility for the fall of communism, by the way. I had nothing to do with it. But it's credentials that I have that make me feel proud of the work I've accomplished. But I have to tell you that the thing that I enjoy most about my job and my career during 32 years at Channel 9 was going on the air every day at 5, 6, and 11 o'clock, delivering the news to people in their homes, holding a mirror to the community, what was going on in Chattanooga and beyond the regions. What was going on every day made some sense to people, and they needed to know what was happening, and I was there to provide it for them, fronting the newscast and all the work collectively of the reporters and photographers and producers. They put out their blood and sweat all day long, and I was anchoring the news that presented that to the people. That mean more to me than anything else, I think. That's what I made my bread and butter on, was being a news anchor, fronting the news, introducing things to people, telling them things they could use. It meant a lot to me. I was asked to be a member of the Tennessee Journalism Hall of Fame. I didn't know I was to do something like that. I had to retire when I was in 2007, and I took Parkinson's disease. I've been battling that ever since. I'm retired now. But I look back on those years that I spent at Channel 9 with great fondness and a sense of accomplishment. I would still like to be delivering the news to people every day in their homes. I thank you for this award, and I thank you for this place. Good luck to you in the future. The Tennessee Journalism Hall of Fame. I'll be glad to be a part of it.